Hello, I am Anadiffin, and this is War for the Overworld. It is a RTS god game, and it is the spiritual successor to Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2. I'm going to be playing through the campaign of this game, and I'm probably going to try probably one level per episode, though I think some of the later episodes might end up being too long in that case, so we'll probably split them. So, without further ado, let's reset the campaign progress, because I did a little bit to test how the recordings were going, and let us begin.
I've been looking for someone to spearhead my campaign. But before we get stuck in, let's refresh that old mind of yours.
This is actually the same narrator who was used in the original Dungeon Keeper games, so it's quite awesome they have found him and got him employed on this project. So, let us begin.
Now go!
Welcome back, Underlord. I must say, I wasn't expecting you quite so soon. The transference may have left you feeling a bit foggy in the head. Focus now. I'll try to ease you back into it. Fortunately, this does seem to get easier each time. This is your home realm, the source of your power, and the anchor that binds you to reality. Many years ago, it was destroyed, and you were cast out into formless nothing. Fortunately, you've returned from your exile to once again challenge those who would stand between us and the mortal realm of Kairos. Your resurrection heralds the next phase of our assault upon its wretched empire, now led by the newly crowned Emperor Lucius. But he is least and final of our worries. It's his generals and the protection of their goddess Kira that will truly test our mettle. Ready yourself, Underlord. Let's begin our war for the Overworld.
Probably skip the loading screen.
Welcome back, Underlord. It's been a long time since you were banished to the Ether. You've returned as a husk of your former self, but I've taught far denser Underlords than you. Let's start with the basics. This is your dungeon core, the tether that allows you to manifest your malignant will. If destroyed, your consciousness will once again be scattered to the void. Your workers are an extension of your dark will. They have many jobs, but their main focus is in carving out the halls of your dungeon. Put them to work by clicking and dragging your cursor upon the flashing tiles to tag them for excavation. Your workers will now rush forth to dig out and claim the tagged area. Once they have laid down the stones, marking the ground as your own, you will be able to build rooms upon the finished tiles. While your lackeys get to work, look to the east of your dungeon core. This is a gateway, one of the many portals that you'll use to attract minions to your dungeon. Order your workers to dig a path to it now.
So yes, this is a tutorial level, pretty similar to the original tutorial level by the looks of it. So I have the dungeon core, which was the dungeon heart in
Now that you
Dungeon
have
Keepers.
a gateway, minions can enter into your service. But first, you'll need to build the rooms necessary to entice them in. Start by building a barracks. This room will allow your minions to hone their combat skills without the risk of permanent death or disfigurement. Select it and build it by clicking and dragging your hand across the claimed tiles. Most rooms must be built at least 3 by 3 in order to function properly, though the lair and vault are effective at any size.
That 3 by 3 is quite
Has entered
important.
your dungeon. A gnarling has entered your dungeon. Attracted by the barracks, these green-skinned scrappers aren't quite right in their head, and they'll happily hack at your foes until someone is dead. Outside of combat, gnarlings will train themselves within your barracks. You can pick them up with a click if you find them slouching off, then deposit them anywhere within your dungeon with a right click. For further entertainment, you can always put yourself directly into their head by casting possession upon them.
Oh, let's just do that now.
That you have some minions,
no, maybe not.
you will need to cater for their basic needs. First, build a lair, so the pitiful little meat sacks can get some rest.
Yes, it's kind of talking over me a fair bit. But yeah, but it's just a tutorial level at the moment. So build a lair.
Well
we go.
done. But see how your gold reserves have been depleted.
Golden
Command
corner.
your workers to mine some of the nearby gold by tagging the gleaming tiles. They collect and return gold to your dungeon coffers, allowing you to spend it on whatever your dark heart desires. Your core can store up to 16,000 gold pieces. But if that number sounds pitifully small, or if wealth inspires the evil in you, simply build a vault to store more. Now that you've got a bit of coin in your pocket, you can build a slaughter pan. This room produces scores of micro-piglets, a delicacy that will sustain the weak flesh of your minions by filling their bellies with succulent pig flesh.
Yay. So, I now have food for my minions. Little piglets. You can pick up. A little pig. Just drop it down there. I'm going to build a small vault next to the dungeon heart.
Your
dungeon core.
dungeon has been breached.
Oh no!
Cast Rally upon these spectres, and your minions will immediately sally forth to wreak bloody havoc.
There we go.
Your minions are in combat.
They're now fighting the enemy. Rip apart the spectres there.
Well done. Now finish off the rest of these manifestations with a second rally flag.
Move the rally point over there. It appears to be water. Yes. So some of the actual tooltips at the bottom are broken in the current build. They are currently fixing those. It's a bit unfortunate.
Your minions are under attack.
Minions are in combat.
Your gnarlings made short work of those spectres, but see how they still circle the flag. You can dismiss rally flags by slapping them with a right click. This should allow your minions to return to their jobs and tend their needs in a timely fashion. You can cast Recall upon a minion to immediately return them to your dungeon, though if they are attacked as it channels, then the spell will fizzle into nothing.
Just recall him.
You're on a roll, Underlord, and I've been waiting far too long to begin my war for the Overworld. Let us enter the realm of Kairos and continue your retraining against a more fitting enemy. Well done, Underlord. I see it's all coming back quite quickly. I expected nothing less, but there's much still to learn. Why don't we work in a bit of murder while we're at it? It's time for you to enter the realm of Kairos.
Excellent. So that is the first level completed. And yeah, I think that will be enough for the moment. So, I am Anna Diffin. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.